Hello friends, and welcome back to our channel, A Pinch of Positivity. I have done quite a few videos now. Videos about what is positivity, what is spirituality, the power of thought, the power of positivity, the power of the universe, whether God punishes us or does God forgive us, and also simple habits that if we change, we will we will go one step ahead in being more happy, more peaceful. How expectations can be the cause of sorrow, and knowing who am I, knowing who we actually are. There have been a series of videos that I have already done, and one question that was recently raised was that in this busy world where everything is so hectic and life is full of rush, we have job to handle, or we have business to handle, we have kids, we have house to take care of, and life has become so demanding. How do we remember, how do we constantly remember who we are, how do we constantly have those positive thoughts in mind is one of the challenges that we all have. It is so true that life is that we are all rushing through life and there are so many roles and so many responsibilities to handle. Knowledge is available freely everywhere. We keep listening to so many people, we keep reading so many books, yet we find it difficult to always remember what should be done and what needs to be done. So, how do we manage all this? Like, what are there any golden rules or steps that needs to be followed? In my opinion, no. In my opinion, it differs from person to person, and what helps you to remember, to make a habit to remember those positive thoughts is the key. I will share with you all my experiences of how I have practiced it. Maybe those will help you, and I will list some other examples that might help you to always be aware of the thoughts you have and always be aware of the most important aspect of who am I. I am the soul and I am not the body. Have we realized that from the time we get up in the morning till the time we sleep, there are so many things we do without even thinking. We just do basically out of habit. And also one thing is true is that from morning to night we have so many thoughts, and if we really pay attention to, we will realize that most of the thoughts are unwanted and wasteful thoughts. So, how do we be master of our mind rather than being a slave to our mind? The mind belongs to us, right? To this body. And this body belongs to I, the soul. So, how can I be the master of the mind and not the slave? The practices that I adopt is one thing I started doing was when I get up in the morning, the first thing I remind myself is that I am a soul. I am a pure, peaceful, loving soul. I am the child of God. Then I thank God for everything, for a beautiful day, and I wake up and start about doing my things. Then in the morning, I go for a walk. And when I'm walking, I keep reminding myself again that I am a soul, I am the child of God. The same reminder I practice while I'm walking. At least 3 to 4 times I remind myself during walking, and at the same time, I keep thanking the nature around me. After my bath, when I sit down to meditate, in my meditation, that's the third time I remind myself of who am I. So I already have reminded myself 3 times in the morning, even before I have started the day. When I keep doing this on daily basis, I am training my mind to think and practice who am I, that I should be a positive person, I should only have positive thoughts, and those help me during the whole day to remember. It's not that I will remember the entire day initially, but what happens is the base, the foundation is there. And then during the day, when you suddenly realize that there are a series of thoughts coming in and there are either very thoughts full of anxiety or stressful thoughts or thoughts which excite you to the maximum, you need to pause. Whenever you see a series of thoughts rushing in, when you don't have control over thoughts, the best thing is to pause. Pause and remind yourself again that what am I doing? Talk to yourself as if you are talking to another person. Say, no, these thoughts are not necessary. I shouldn't be thinking those. And then focus on yourself, focus on your breath, and take 8 to 11 deep breaths with full focus on the breath. Take those deep breaths 8 to 11 times, focus on the breath, and you will come back to your normal calm position where you will have clarity of mind and you will get along doing things in a very nice manner with a calm and composed mind. One more thing that you can do is you can have, everybody now carries a phone along with themselves, have an hourly or 2 hour reminder, an alarm, which will remind you, and the alarm should say, the message should pop up, I am a soul. So you give yourself 2 minutes break. Think about again the fact that you are a soul, you're in this body, and that you are a positive being. So keep reminding yourself again and again about these things. It is very important to remind ourselves because it is through remembrance we will develop a habit. Once it develops into a habit, then it's like it will be a natural thing to you. So get up in the morning, remind of yourself during your morning activities before you start your stressful, hectic or rushed day. And then set up some reminders in your phone. And whenever you see that your mind is galloping like a horse with all sorts of thought, pause, take some deep breaths, bring back yourself to a normal position, be calm, be composed. The other step is, and which recently a year back I developed the habit, was I started paying attention to the type of thoughts I started getting. And then when I understood the type of thoughts that I am getting quite often, I tried to find out what is triggering those thoughts. So, sometimes there are some people who, when we meet, remind us of certain things that they have done back to us, and that triggers and that creates restlessness in us. There might be certain events, places, or anything that has happened that when we come in front of it or when we come in face of it causes fear, causes anxiety. So we need to identify what triggers most of my thoughts which really cause a lot of fear, anxiety, anger, hatredness in me. And then we have to work towards see how we can resolve those. If we can resolve, fine. If we cannot resolve, then the initial best step is to start avoiding those people and those places and those circumstances. It is very important for us to analyze what triggers our thought. The fourth important thing is to be in the company of positive people or to be in a positive environment, which means that I should listen more to positive talks, read positive quotes, and be among people who make me think positive and make me happy. When we are surrounded by positivity, automatically the aura, the thought is full of positivity, and that helps us to control our mind in a much better manner than basically if we have to only be surrounded by negativity. If we are surrounded by negativity, negative thoughts, negative news, negative books, then what happens is that creates negative feelings, and then we lose control of our mind, of our thoughts. So it is important that if you want to have control over our mind is filled with positive thoughts, because positive thoughts will result in positive actions. Other step is meditation. Like I told you that every morning after bath, I sit in silence for meditation. Meditation can be for 5 minutes, 15 minutes. It depends on the time you can give. But it is important that during this meditation, I remind myself of who am I. I am a positive being. I am the child of God. I am a soul. And also that today I am going to spend my day with consciousness. I am going to be mindful of my thoughts. I am going to be aware of my thoughts, and I will remind myself of who am I. So that discipline, that remembrance in the morning is very important. You will see that over a period, that within a week or two, you will start remembering that during the day, because you have been practicing it again and again. You will start eventually remembering it, and whenever you face across situations, circumstances which trigger your thoughts, or the series of thoughts, it will help you to remember. It will definitely help you to remember. It has done to me that during the day when I suddenly am occupied with a lot of work, and suddenly all the thoughts start keeping in, and immediately I focus. What am I doing? I have to focus on what I'm thinking. I have to gain calm and composure. It has helped me a lot. Remembering 3 times, 4 times in the morning has always helped me during the day. The other thing is our habits of sleeping late. We have to make sure that we have good amount of sleep, we exercise, we eat good food, and we keep ourselves hydrated. Our body plays a very important role in our thought process also. If our body is not healthy, if our body is not hydrated, if we are low on energy due to factors of lack of sleep or lack of food or lack of water, automatically our thinking capacity diminishes, our power diminishes. So we have to make sure that we stay healthy, we eat good, we are hydrated. They say a healthy body leads to a healthy mind, or a healthy mind leads to a healthy body. It works both the way. If the mind is not healthy, your body will not be healthy, and if your body is not healthy, you will not be able to think healthy. It works both the way. So my friends, it is very important to understand that yes, knowledge is there. Many people are giving knowledge. I'm listening to so many knowledge. I'm reading so many positive books. I'm reading so many positive quotes. WhatsApp is today loaded with positive quotes. But what am I doing? Am I really, really following it? The very first step for us to take towards happiness and towards a mind that is completely under our control, where we master our mind, is to make a firm decision that yes, I need to change. I need to change for myself, because if I am happy, I can give happiness. If I am peace, I can give peace to others. So the very first step is the determination. I need to change. And when I have determined to change, then I use these small tools of reminding myself, who am I? I am a peaceful soul. I am a pure soul. I am a loving soul. In this body, I am a child of God. And then during the day, taking breaks, reminding ourselves again about these things, practicing deep breathing, being aware of our mind, being conscious of our mind, bringing it from time to time back from the factory which produces thoughts to a mind which is relaxed and only thinking positive thoughts, is very important. Do not focus on the past. Past will bring only regrets. Past will bring only worries. Do not think about the past. Past is gone, done. be in the present, always be mindful, be conscious of what you're doing. Yes, you will basically again get back to doing your own things, but with constant reminders, constant practice, you will reach a place where maximum amount of time, I would say now, at least with me, it is like 75% of my time I am calm, composed, with I am in control of myself, I am in control of my mind. And that 25% where I am out of control, it is very for very limited time. So for example, if I lose my balance and if I show frustration, or if I by chance get angry also, it is only for a couple of minutes and I'm back again on track. So my friends, it is my humble request to you is to take that step and make it a habit to start remembering. Start reminding yourself again and again to be in that conscious state of mind. And then things will start changing in front of you. And your life will become much more happier, smoother, relaxed, and a very peaceful life. So, my friends, will have a great day, a blessed life, a life full of awareness, consciousness, and God bless you.